Will is all finished doing the block work on the 71 Barracuda. It's time for another coat of epoxy primer. So this is time right now for the master to go in and teach the grasshopper exactly how it's done. All right, so if you'll mix up the primer, I'll go get the masks. I just bought us 2 new masks. Well, inside the paint booth, I give hand signals, all right? So that's what that's about. When you see me doing this or this or this, I'm giving hand signals like they would in top jet fighters when they can't use communication because they don't want the enemy to overhear it because they're eavesdropping on their conversation. So they'll go like that, means go up, or you know, like when they're bringing them in, they'll go like that. So I'm saying bring it home, bring it home. So basically all of my hand gestures have a meaning behind them, and he'll learn those. It probably looks like I'm a little bit different out there when I'm doing that, but I think he'll learn some of the different hand signals and find that they're very useful.
The hand signals, this is field goal, this is safe, they mean nothing. So whatever he's doing with the whole, hey, they mean, you know, this is a rooster. You know, you put your hand, that's a rooster.
You know, so really, I mean, that's it. That's what it is. It's a life spent learning how to do something, and you take it very seriously. All right, so hand signals might seem goofy to you, but to the guy that's receiving them or the guy that's giving them, it might save a life, or in this case, a paint job. So. Danger zone. Oh, good, nice. Good there. You just kind of want to go through and make sure.
Structurally sound?
Yeah. Now that the epoxy work is done and it's curing in the booth, I want to be able to take our parts guy out and show him what's salvageable and what's not salvageable about donor seats. Royal used to do upholstery, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
He's like Forrest Gump.
Yep. He used to do everything.
Full of everything.
He hung out with the president. He played ping pong.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yummy.
Oh.
Oh, rotting through.
And bugs.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Potato bugs. Potato bugs.
But this ate all the way through. There's no way to save that. Go throw that in the dumpster. This is a really good experience for Nick. He wants to be our parts guy, and he's really put a great foot forward towards it. Knowing what's good and how to tell if it's good, how much integrity has to be left in the metal, when is a seat track garbage and when can it be rebuilt? These are key things that any good restoration technician has to know. Therefore, any good parts guy also has to know. Pull this release, which is the same as pulling this lever if you were sitting in the car. That's the relay rod. Mm-hmm. Just pull it, tap it back out of the way. Pop this off. And there are your tracks right there, okay? That's just grease. So now you're down to the seat frame. You can already tell it's not crusty if you look at this. It's been reupholstered. Obviously, they didn't have velour back then. But look, you can still see the nice black paint on it. So why don't you go through there and cut all your hog rings. Nick has a really good idea now as to what's going to be salvageable and what's not. So I'm going to cut him loose to do the rest of the disassembly. Meanwhile, I'm going to go get together with the rest of the team, go over our progress board, and get the week lined out. This is going to cost somebody a dissension.
Yeah, I don't know who drew those.
Yeah, I think I do.
That was me.
We actually have a pretty busy week this week. The 426 Hemi engine and transmission and the rear axle assembly are all ready to go in the Charger. I want to get those installed. There's a little bit of detailing that needs to be done. Once that's done, I also want to work with Royal on buttoning up the back end of the CUDA, their 340 CUDA, because time is starting to run out on that project and we need to get it done. If everybody pulls together, does a really good job, I've got a very cool, unique, I think special treat that folks are going to really, really like.